Okay, good morning. It is a very nice cold Thursday morning for stage 4 of the Jura Höhenweg, Jura Crest Trail. Currently in Hauenstein, and I'm also field testing a new piece of equipment today, which is the GoPro Media Mod. So hopefully audio should be a little bit better. But yeah, got lovely blue sky above, nice sunny day. Let's get to it. So, after a short drama involving my tripod, more of that on my Instagram story, Jura Crest Trail stage 4 for the highlight, I've come across more World War II fortifications. Now, these are what are known as dragon's teeth, as they are designed to stop armoured vehicles and vehicles in general from crossing a land area. Let's see. These are built, okay, so this was built by the Sapper Recruitenschule 342. So these were built in 1942, so these are World War II fortifications, and they're on the northern side of the Jura, because over there actually is Germany, and just before that is the Rhine. So there are two very big land masses protecting the northern end of Switzerland. That is the Rhine River and the Jura Mountains, with dragon's teeth and the fortifications like the one seen in my last video, making it very difficult. Also, a fun fact to know about this road is there is a little bit of earlier stuff from the 1800s in the middle of the road just there, and that is because this road was the main thoroughfare from a town called Augusta Raurica in Roman times, going to the Swiss Mittelland, which is just over here. So yeah, that is that. Pardon the injury on my lip. Yeah, cracked lips, and I bite them in my sleep, so yeah. Just noticed this. That isn't a rock, that is a fortification. You can see the fake wall there for the artillery piece. How it's blocking this road here, which is one of the many passes over the Jura. I knew that was I mean, you can see just how well camouflaged that thing is. You've got a small crack there for the barrel of the cannon. How it looks like a fake rock facade, and how you've got the wow, that is impressive. That is very interesting. Very interesting. You know, looking at that from a distance, I had a gut feeling that that might have been a bunker or a rock, because we're not in the Alps. There's no glacial activity to deposit a rock of that size here. Oh, that is impressive. That is very, very cool and very, wow, very interesting. along the wall here you'll see these murals and maybe an engraving like this one here. And what these represent is all of the different units that were stationed in this area during the First World War. From what I can tell, they were all around about 1915. So for example, Sapper Company 16 was stationed here between March and May 1915. I mean, you had troops from all over Switzerland. I've seen one. You had some from as far south as Ticino. So yeah, and it's not the first set of murals I've stumbled across either. So very, very interesting. Because there's this road here. This isn't a logging road. This was built. So this is all literally just cut straight through. So yeah, very fascinating stuff and very interesting. After this, I'll make sure I'll add the photos as well from all the different units and some more information about the anti-armour installation that I found earlier. Okay, so this is something pretty cool. There's this great big hole in the side of the mountain. Not too sure what was in there, but here's something really cool. Is you've actually got the possibility to come and check it out because you've got stairs here. Now, again, just over here on the stairs, you've got the unit that built this, which is Sapper Company 16 1915. So whoever these guys were, they were really busy. So yeah, so this road here, you've got this tiny little tunnel goes underneath it here. So we're not going to go too far into the ruin, just because it does look relatively unstable, but what I can tell, definitely looks. There's a further passage that way, but I'm not going to go in any further. But yeah, I definitely need to do more research on this because this is fascinating. Very interesting stuff here. I mean, just at a first guess, possibly just because they were doing remote building work, it's like a barracks. There's nothing on the walls there to indicate anything. No, just some old graffiti. But yeah, that was that. I have no idea what that hole in the side of the wall there is. It's definitely not an artillery piece, because that is on the wrong side of the hill. Because that is currently south facing. Maybe it was a munitions storage, I don't know. More research will definitely have to be done. Well, I had a gut feeling that the road I was on was military in nature. So this is the Hauenstein fortification, and this is the Militärstraße Belgien, which is what I've been walking up. It did seem way too much of a gentle gradient to be a logging road, and I had a gut feeling it was military in nature, given all the military insignia that I've seen, and its positioning as well. So you can see it's been renovated in 1935, 51, 62, 84 and 97. So yeah, that's that, which is very interesting to see what units were stationed here. I'm probably going to do some more digging on their history and so on, and yeah, onwards and upwards. Just slowly making my way to the next sort of little village that I'm going to be approaching. This is more or less, I would say, just beyond the halfway point, or yeah, sort of round about the halfway point. Yeah, just have a quick look, see what is the name of this place. This will be the village of Berenville. So yeah, just slowly making my way to Berenville, where I've got one or two little switchbacks up the hill beyond, and then I'm back on the plateau. As one thing about this walk is there are a lot of passes that you need to navigate. So here is another pass. Just beyond there in the clouds you can actually see again one of the nuclear power stations. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, this here is a pass. I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah. So a couple of switchbacks back onto the plateau, then it's downhill mostly, a little bit of an ascent again, and then downhill once more. So yeah, that's that. Happy days. Well, just had a little camera scare there. Finished recording my last segment, but the thing wouldn't switch off, so yeah, I had to do a manual shutdown, which meant taking the GoPro out of the housing and all that, and then just yoinking the battery out. But yeah, other than that little drama, there's a castle over there in the middle ground there. I don't know if we're going to pick it up, I'm not too sure. But yeah, going well. The snow and the ice is definitely making things interesting. I've only had to don my ice spikes once today so far. So yeah, definitely having a lot of fun. Yeah, weather, couldn't really ask for anything better if I'm being honest. Yeah, and hard to believe that after today I'm officially a quarter of the way through this trip, so yeah, it should be fun. I think the next 4 stages, well, I'm doing 2 next week if all goes according to plan, and then I've got 2 stages, and then I've got a week holiday, happy days, which I'm going to be doing 5 stages consecutively, so yeah, it should be quite fun. I'm not doing any wild camping or bivouacking or anything like that, just because it is still winter time and it is getting to minus temperatures at the minute. So yeah, that that can wait. I've got a couple bivvy trips planned in the summer, so we'll wait. But yeah, let's see there. Yeah, I think you can get the castle slightly better there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, gotta keep walking just because daylight I've got plenty, but it is slowly starting to get a little bit late in the day. But yeah, that's that. Well, it's on the final couple of stretches now. I've made it to the top of the hill, the Roggen, and I'm just going to be following the plateau through this nice bit of woodland here, down towards Bolstal, where I will then catch the train home. So yeah, that's effectively the game plan. I have finally seen the Alps today, which is definitely worth it. Yeah, sort of the fog, not really fog, but the cloud or the haze cover finally lifted, so that's all good to go. I'm just going to stop for a minute because it is incredibly quiet, like everything is just still. Well, until someone starts up a chainsaw, that is, but oh well, it is forestry season after all, so yeah, that's that, I guess. Well, probably just about be able to see them through the trees there. I'm not going to get any closer just because it is a sheer vertical drop 5 meters ahead of me. But yeah, through the trees there you can see the Swiss Mittelland, and in the distance the Alps. And this is what makes this walk so worth it, is just the view of the Alps, and it changes the further along you go. Yeah, I honestly can't wait to see Lac Le Mans. Yeah, because that is a part of Switzerland I haven't been to in years. So yeah, overall very excited. Whilst I've been hiking, I've also been planning my next trips, also how I want to edit and just stuff related to the channel. Because at the moment, sort of doing one trip a week and then editing it, getting it ready for a Sunday release is, for me, not sustainable. But my plan is I've now got 7 days, weekdays that is, to to get at least 7 weeks worth of video created, and then one weekend after I am just going to spend an entire Sunday just in my room, just editing full tilt. So yeah, that is my game plan. Here we are. So here the view is even more. Let's just have a quick little peekaroo. What have we got? Ooh, yeah, nah. So just for referencing, I am standing well back with my body weight leaning away, but yeah, that is effectively the Mittelland. Well, I've made it to the point that this walk is definitely worth it. That stunning vista there, you can see the Alps in the distance, the Mittelland just in front of us, or in front of me anyway, and yeah, this is the view for the entirety, well, for most of this walk anyway, from here all the way down to Lac Le Mans, which is down that way. On crystal clear days it is stunning, but today's been a little bit hazy, but yeah. And that is effectively that. Anyways, I better get moving because I have around a good few hundred meters of descent to get down to Ballstal, which is over that way, to get down to Unsingen, which is down there, which is where I need to make my connecting train back home. So yeah. When it comes to me hiking these routes, I'm not in it as a speed hike. That I do speed hikes before work, so yeah. Anyways, I've just noticed some other people, so I better stop filming. Okay, so this has definitely been one of the sketchiest tree traverses I've had to do. So it looks like a birch tree, I think. Yeah, it looks like a birch. Anyways, this thing has fallen over. Now the entire weight of this half of the log is supported by these. Not even this branch here. It's just entirely on this, which doesn't have that much structure there. So going underneath this, this is nightmare fuel. This is because I'm not a forestry worker. I don't even know how much this thing would weigh, but quite a bit. If that goes on your leg, yeah, it's not really the best position to be in, but I reckon that's fallen over fairly recently, probably with all the snow that we've had. So I reckon forestry workers are going to come up here and clear the way within the next couple of weeks or so. Oh, hang on a minute. Speaking of forestry workers, they're right there, so they'll probably deal with that ASAP then. Not a couple of weeks, probably as soon as possible. So, jacket's been changed, chest rig has been decamped, and yeah. So almost end of the expedition. I reckon I'm around about 15 minutes from the outskirts of Ballstahl. Found a very nice bench with a lovely view. Chilled there for a few minutes, and yeah. It's gonna be a long wait for the train because I'm not gonna make the 5:30. That's probably been and gone, give or take. Yeah, no. Stage 4 of the Jura Höhenweg, Jura Crest Trail has just about been completed. I'll probably post like a selfie or something at the train station, but yeah, no, it's been a good day, a fun day, and getting to see the Alps again is always happy days. So yeah, with that, I'll best be making tracks because it's going to be dark soon, and well, my head torch is in the chest rig, so I don't really want to dig it out again, but oh well. Hey ho. Happy days. That is a railway, which means that I've made it to Ballstahl railway station, and now I've got a 45-minute wait for the train. So yeah, happy days. It's been a long day, it's been a fun day, and I can't wait to get home because I am going to go deep sleep. Happy days, and see you on the next adventure.